on Madden Football.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And able to get this out to the 25. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A nice run leaves him just inches from a 1st. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? Kaepernick now on the keeper. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run with Cook. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham from 4 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. a first down throw. Fields. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the 50, here's Fields. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On first down, Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Good position to be in here, second and inches. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne from 17 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A big play there on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery, pushing through the contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Fields on 1st down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time. But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Kaepernick now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Kaepernick to throw again. Flush to his right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Touchdown! From 14 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And we're going to get it. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A final shot before the break. Fields. And that is incomplete. So we reach halftime. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. Now Fields. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. Now Kaepernick. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Osborne. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground, and here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Now Kaepernick again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pick up there. 2nd down and 3. Now a play fake. Kaepernick out to his left. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. On the move to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings offense continues to... Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up at the prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
Got an open man, it's Pringle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Now it's Fields.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard. No return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4. And he'll go. The Bears get there for the sack.
Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play, because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, it's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And we return. Welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
112 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A give. This is Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Did they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points